That was fun.
And 7 birds come in, they gobbled hard this morning.
Hey guys, welcome back to Outdoors with the Common Man. Coyote here. We're sitting in the Imaginarium that we got built up, so now we have a nice little shop for us to, make stuff in, have our little meetings and stuff. Today we're going to go through some bushcraft skills and or survival skills that you can make at home to put in your backpack to take out with you for a just in case purpose. I've been out myself and noticed a couple of these little problems, and we're just going to go through them. We're going to do more bushcraft this year, as much as I can come up with for you guys. That way you guys have all the info, the same stuff that I got in my brain, and we can do it cheaply for you. So today we're going to go ahead and do windproof matches. They're going to be windproof / waterproof for the most part. We're going to go ahead and start out today with the windproof matches. So you got a box of matches here. Now, the only thing that I'm lacking is you should have an Altoid can or a nice little metal tin that, these matches will fit in. All right, they're just your normal everyday kitchen matches. So you're out there. Obviously, this box is not waterproof at all. You drop your pack, this goes into the water, all your matches are screwed for it. So what simple, but they go out. So that's no good, guys, because if the wind blows that match out, you might only have 4 or 5 matches with you. You never, some things that just space out of your brain. So you can just wrap them in toilet paper and soak them in wax. This toilet paper, buy the cheap shit, less than $1. I think the box of matches here, that'll, there's 300 in there. That'll last me a lifetime. And I bought a normal, just stick candle or just a regular pillar candle, as this was what it said. Okay, you're going to take your matches, you're going to wrap them in cheap toilet paper up to the match head. Then you're going to take and melt your candle and soak it down with the melted wax. And that makes it waterproof because the wax isn't going to allow any water to penetrate through to the match or the toilet paper. And it'll make it windproof because the wax is going to help to actually burn. Same with the toilet paper that's soaked in it, almost like another wick. So, without further ado, I'll get my stuff and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I took this can. This will come in handy in another part of the episode. And I cut down another candle like this that I had. And I melted the wax. So what we're going to do is go ahead, find the right side up. I'm just going to do 3 matches because I don't need all these. Okay, take your matches. Get yourself some toilet paper here. Don't need a lot. I don't know how many squares that is, but just take it. Get it folded down. And then fold in half, and that should be just about the size of a match. See? Ta-da! And then just wrap it up real tight. Probably don't even need that much toilet paper, but yeah, I don't need that much toilet paper. Then all you gotta do is take it and soak it in your wax, and that will stick itself. You actually just drop it in there and give it a shake, and then I have a pair of needle nose here I can grab. Pull it out. Just let it dry. And I'll do it 2 more times so you guys can see. So I'll say 4 sheets. fold it in half, fold it in half, take your match, put it in so just the head sticking out, wrap it up nice and tight. Gotta get the ends to stick. Drop it in, give it a shake, let it soak up. Do it one more time. As you can tell, you can make a crap ton of these with a box. You could probably do all 300. I mean, if you're sitting at home and you're getting ready to go out, you want to make sure you got a good amount of stuff. It's a way to go. You don't even need 4 sheets, shoot. 2 sheets would probably be enough. I don't do this too often because usually I carry my windproof lighter and stuff like that on me. Plus I carry my flint and steel with me so that way I can make my own fires. Alright, we'll grab that last one out. And now we have 3 windproof, waterproof matches. Now I'm sure you could be a lot more fancy with it and everything else, but as you can see, I'm working out of what I had laying around. Just an empty Coke can and some matches and toilet paper. And now my hands are all waxy. Woo! Okay, so we'll get this out of the way for now, and then I'll show you how these matches work. Get this all, one second guys, put it back on the wood stove so I can melt the remaining wax down out of there. Like I said, I'll be using that here in a minute for something else. So now this one is, you know, relatively dry for what it is. Now I would suggest taking your Altoids can, something that'll fit these matches inside of it. Then you take your pair of scissors and you cut the striker strip off and you super glue it to the inside lid of your can. That way you have a nice little, you know, crush proof, semi-waterproof can to take with you out there. And in a hitch, if you really needed to, you could actually use that as a tinder box as well. If you were just a fire you need to have started for survival, you could take some tinder. You know, you can, tinder is easy. You can actually take a tree branch and, or if you've watched the show, you know how to make tinder with birch tree bark. It'll burn even if it's wet. But you just take it and you can literally just do nice little curls. And those little curls will light up pretty well. Then you just do your curls. You come back. I mean, there's a little bit of tinder right there. Obviously, you do a lot more than that. But and then you'd actually take it, empty all your matches out of the box of your little Altoids can, and you could put all the tinder in there, strike it so you knew there was no way it was gonna, you know, not be in time to get to it. If it's raining out or something, you can put it right inside your jacket down here and do it, and then bam. A lot of people will actually, if you're going out hiking from campsite to campsite, you can keep an Altoids can on you. And actually, you could take it and make a big nest of tinder in there and take one coal from your fire from the night before and put it in that tinder box and close it. And there should be enough air in there and stuff in order to get you a couple miles down the trail. So if you're only going 3 or 4 more miles till you're going to make your next camp, that's one way to keep your fire going over and over and over again. They actually make, you can make little tinder boxes out of, I've seen them made out of soda cans. You actually hang off your backpack, you fill it up with tinder, and then you take your one coal and you put it in it, but there's air holes throughout the can so that it keeps the ember rolling as you're walking. So when you get to your next place, you can literally just make another tinder pile, pour out that on top of it, stack all your wood up, give it a good solid blow, and fire. So these guys are dried now, and you know, obviously if I was to try to strike this now, wouldn't do anything, you know, because it's covered in wax. But all you do is just take it, crush that wax off in it. Apparently a little easier said than done. And then you have a windproof match. Take it, turn it upside down. It'll melt that wax. Eventually start burning toilet paper. That's a decent flame. You know, if you're wiggling like that, it got wind that bad, you know, obviously cover it. But the more it burns, the higher the flame, the better it's going to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw this in my wood stove so I'm not burning down the Imaginarium here, but it works pretty well, guys. And thanks for watching, guys. It's been Outdoors with the Common Man. I've been Coyote. We do real videos for real people. We'll catch you next time.
Don't forget to stop by Worthington's for all your firearms and ammunition needs. When you stop by, mention Outdoors with the Common Man and receive a 5% discount off in your order. Thank you.
Hey guys, if you like good food, good times, and good people, don't forget to check out the Montague Inn in Montague, New York, on the top of Tug Hill. Mention OCM or Outdoors with the Common Man, and also mention Tug Hill Annie, and you guys are going to receive a 10% discount on your stay at the hotel, or your food bill, or your bar bill. Just mention Outdoors with the Common Man and Tug Hill Annie.
Here's the target. Just like the other one was made on the film. This one just sat overnight here. Not too bad, right? Nice little thing to stop me from getting hit too hard.
Now you're gonna want to stir it.
Got some rope with me, so we're gonna go ahead and, instead of doing this a straight lean-to style, I'm gonna rope around it and make a good netting web, you know, kind of like a spider web.